Finally, legal and judiciary grid. Now, I have realized that police stations won't even help you file a police report for other police stations. It's a problem that we have in our nation. And that's because of jurisdictions and the way that things work. But that's for investigating a crime. For reporting a crime, if you have a bigger system, you can figure out if maybe there's a police agency that chooses not to investigate certain crimes. Because you'll be able to see, hey, a whole bunch of people are reporting things on this. They're not really doing anything about it. And so again, it enables more accountability to have this bigger judiciary grid. Now, LexisNexis is the dominant party in this industry, and so I'm not sure. There's a portion of LexisNexis's business that I think they would want to sell to this company for, that. And so there are all those levels in this. Maybe we have to do some sort of a deal with Epic for the medical records piece. Maybe we have to do some sort of a deal with Facebook and X because we want to get these other pieces. And so it's a very big plan that I'm talking about here. You can't come up with how to monetize this plan until you understand the full complexity of the plan that I'm trying to talk about. If some other team rushes to build just this interactive transcript system, and they don't understand the way they can empower this bigger strategy by working with this interactive patent system, that they just try to do it all by themselves even just all that whole big perfect, largely perfect system, it's not perfect if you can't collaborate on it, if it can't continue to evolve. You haven't opened up the democratic management model. You're still stuck in this inconsistent, we want to be America and we want to be a government of the people, but we also kind of want to be a little bit of a monarchy and a little bit of a dictatorial nation as well. Because rather than work on infrastructures together, we want to have one company be able to say, we are the best. And that's a problem if you have companies always trying to say, we are the best in these very critical layers. It's not bad for companies to try to be better than one another. But in very critical layers, we can't protect free markets if you let companies lock down those layers. And so you have to choose between free markets and the importance of free markets and a government of the people, or you wanting to be able to say somebody is super awesome at the top of the ladder. Okay? You're deciding between those things. But we get this awesome judiciary grid built, and then you should be able to, like I wish I would have been able to show this recording that I knew that I made when I was younger after the fire to the person who wrote the article on it, because they should have revised their article. And I would have thought more about that if I would have had access to that recording. But I was just trying to let go of what happened and move forward. And so it's not the way that I handled it. And I don't entirely regret that because I believe in that mode of life. I believe the people who are able to deal with extreme adversity like I did and then move forward from it, they have the potential to become stronger. Now, it's unfortunate that that's because life kind of kicks them down into wanting to be alone or feeling uncomfortable around people. And so they basically have no other option. And then there are people who don't necessarily have respect for things that people have struggled through. And we can't have a nation that cares about who does the work if Brandon can come up with this giant platform solution and also be dealing with all this crazy life adversity. But we don't factor that in to how we credit who came to the table when. Because I had more to sort through. Even if somebody came to the table a year after me and had a whole bunch of great ideas, with everything else I have to deal with, it should take me 3 times as long. I have so much more to deal with, and I'm not saying that I need to be at the top of the ladder. I'm actually saying because I have all this stuff to deal with, I don't think I should be at the top of the ladder. But maybe I should because I persisted through this. More importantly, I'm just trying to say, let's get these things done, you guys. This is what's better for our society. I don't care about the top of the ladder. I do believe in a Knights of the Round Table approach. You can see it very clearly in how I designed this organization. I would feel more confident on a team and happier talking to my team every day if I knew we were closer in wage, closer in how we were being rewarded. I believe in that round table team. Even if you need to have somebody who kind of has to be a point of authority in some circumstances, I still believe in that leader who, even though they have to be that and they have to try to make that best decision such that you can have that organized decision structure, I believe in that person who, despite the reality they have to do that, they're very torn about having to be that reality. And so they're like, we have to try to come up with the best person to have a last point of authority, but you want that person to be very, very much glued to wanting to have this type of an operational strategy where it's about us all coming together. And It's more important what we can all come together to create than what I can try to say I'm so awesome for doing by myself. It's more important what we can come together to create. And so, no, it doesn't matter. Being the top of the ladder is almost like a punishment to me, I say, because then you have to be super responsible for the success of the organization, and it's less fun to just develop the answers. Maybe I don't have the right personality for that. I will admit that. That's fine. But I should be able to be a part of the team. And we should credit the life stories that people have and what they've overcome when we also try to determine who really deserves to be a successful member of the team. Okay, because sometimes there is somebody who's gone to an Ivy League school and they've got a better looking resume. But here's this person who they struggled in their school journey because they had they had significant things going on in their life. And the way that their brain worked, they related those things to a lot of things going on around them. And so that makes it harder. There's more going on in that brain. You have to constantly be juggling all this chatter about all these life experiences. You don't get to just enjoy your moment and your growth. It's more of a battle, I think, for some people. I certainly know it's true. So thank you for watching. These are the major market verticals. I'm going to go into the About Me on this page next. I will do the proof the time is now and the full utilization of the brand I will get to. But I think if people understand the presidential privileges, they understand what I'm going for in the full utilization of the brand and the proof the time is now. Thank you.